Good afternoon, YouTube. I'm Sarah. I'm here today with André, Renan, and Juliana. We're gonna talk about sales and marketing a little bit. We have 10 questions to share our opinions about these fields, okay? And now I'm gonna read the second question because we just introduced ourselves. So the second question, have you ever worked in sales or marketing? Would you like to? So as for myself, I have worked as a salesperson, like with some beauty products last year. I I like that because I like makeup. I like the talking with people, social media as well. But some parts were too complicated for me, because people can be a little bit cold with you sometimes. They don't give you anything, any attention, or they just ignore you. That's hard for me because I like to communicate and I don't know, help somehow. But I understand because I was a salesperson, but I am also a client. So sometimes I don't want to talk. I don't have. I'm not interested in the product. So I believe that as a salesperson, you have to manage all these situations. So for me, I haven't worked as a marketing professional yet, but just sales. But that's my perspective. It's good. It's very interesting. You learn a lot how to handle people and how to communicate better. But it's also tough to uh, measure a lot of different situations and the human part I think is the hardest because you don't know what you are going to find. Like the clients, people might be a little bit rude sometimes. That's my opinion. And how about you, Andre?
I work with products. I create new things for solution the problem the society. Um, I think that more difficult for me sales the product uh, for um, compreender different things, different personalities, and the conviction this product is good. Um, but in production, the product, I think that is moment to sell it to for uh, client or for uh, only on si mesmo and uh, yeah yeah
Very good. Do you like do the marketing part too in your job?
um yeah I am innovation designing. I need a uh, realize one pitch for investors and um I connected the the proposal of of startup. For example, uh, guiar is cool for uh, guiar and evaluate uh, in social environment impacts for stimulate equity in varejo. and yeah, I
Yeah, very good. It must be very challenging your job every day. I can imagine. Thank you so much for sharing with us. And now I'm gonna give it to Renan. How about you?
I've never worked with sales, but I had an experience with marketing, digital marketing in 2020. and it was both good and bad experiences because I tried to sell things with using digital marketing and using the Google AGS platform and the Facebook AGS platform. So in the beginning, it was good because I got some sales and some money. I don't know how can I say. Came to me. Some money came to me, and it was good the beginning. But after that, after few weeks, I got some bad experience because, in the opinion of their platforms, I didn't using the platform in the best way, but they didn't explain why why of that, the why of that. So I was blocked in the Facebook ADS platform, and the Google I was not, but I feel that time I was feeling very sad because of that, and I've given up. So it was a good and a bad experience, but it was a learning. It was I think that should happen, and uh, I think I get some experience in digital market at that time.
Yeah, very good. Our experiences can be hard or good and bad, like depends on the perspective, right? And the situation you are living. Very
Yeah,
interesting.
and we are here to learn, so I think it was good, and because of that I get some another experiences that and right now I'm here because of that experiences.
Yeah, you're right. Very good. Thanks a lot, Renan. And you, Ju, how about you?
I worked with sales since my since I was a child because my daddy had won a story and the sales many things like dolls, candies, and the older things. In the oldest parts of my life, I say is food. I say I forgot the name. The meat. And I think everybody says something during the day. You say on your idea, you say something, you say.
Yeah, very good point. Like a job interview, for example, you are selling yourself and you gotta convince others. That is not easy, by the way, because they probably have a lot of options, right? So good point you brought. Thank you so much, Ju. And the next question. So let's talk a little bit about the difference between sales and marketing. I think in some companies it can be a little bit confusing, right? A mix these two sectors. So let's start with you, Ju. What are the differences in your perspective?
In my perspective, sales it's worry with the action, the sales action now, and he needs to do money for the company, and the marketing it's hurries with the future, with the plans, you with the position in the imagining the company.
Yeah, very good point. Like to make the brand strong and to promote the company to others, right? marketing in this case. Yeah, I agree with you. I think that the sales are very specific to maybe a short period or maybe a smaller public. For example, if you have marketing, you are aiming a lot of people because you can have a filter and then pass these people to the sales team. But for us, you need to invest and like take a shot. You are trying to get some clients for the sales team to make a sale. So for me, the main difference is like the public they aim to achieve, and maybe some strategies like marketing use more social media, and the sales team, they are trying to get more in contact with the potential clients and make sure they are being well served, in the company, and all the services, the after sales as well. That is very important. That these are some things that I can mention about the difference that I can notice. Okay. And I think that's it for now, but let's listen, Renan. And what do you think?
I think sales is when we sell something for everyone who wants to buy this thing. This can be a product like a car, like or maybe acknowledgement. I think it's all that you can sell for anyone who can buy this thing. And about marketing, I think it's the action of the calls the customers' attention to. It's directly related with sales, but I think marketing is a more theoretical. Of course, practical, much more theoretical. That study what the customers want. So how we can solve the customers goals. I don't know. So I think that's it. It's marketing is the act of the calls the customers attention, and sales is about one thing, one product for everyone who want to.
Yeah, very interesting. The marketing could be like a market research, something like this, that you need a foundation to sell, like I think that makes a lot of sense, the things you said. Thanks a lot, Renan. And you, Andre, what's your opinion?
My perspective, I think um, the public sometimes is different. Sales, the client, the end client, and the marketing, the community, uh, science, um, fornecedor, and uh, potential clients, universities, for create the brand, um, um, elevate the brand more. And sales, it's more objective for see the product or sales. Um, yeah.
Yes. I think, okay, you froze a little, but I understood. I agree with you because you have a public, every company can maybe measure the results of either sector. So very good points you brought. Now you're back. Thanks. You froze, but now you're back. I can see you very well. And let's go to the next question. So I think that this question is very good because we can talk about hard skills and soft skills a little bit. So I'm going to start with Renan. Can you read this one? And you answer, please.
Sure. What are the characteristics of good salesperson? So I think a good salesperson has to be confident because he's selling some product for someone. So I think he have to be confident. He have to be have to be friendly, self-motivated, for example, and has to do. They should have the product knowledge, for example, because if they don't know about this product that he's selling, I think it's a problem because they don't they how can I say, he's not being able to sell this product very well. So I think he should be confident and have to be the knowledge of the product.
Amazing. I can't add anything else. Can you choose someone to answer the question?
André.
Thanks.
Thank you. I think the emotional intelligence this involve different abilities. Listen the public, express your emotions, give your sentiments. The communication is very essential for cities. Yeah, I don't speak more. I don't know.
Don't worry. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Ju.
I think I do this. I do the salesperson. It needs a good observer and the respect the people and the trust in the products you say.
Yeah. I think that sometimes it's very hard to demonstrate that you trust the product, because sometimes we're just earning your life. Like, you are not such a fan of your product. No, sometimes people work to pay the bills, and they are not passionate about the things they do or the products they sell. So I totally can see your point when you say about this, And I would add also the being a good listener, because if you can't listen, you might offer something that your client doesn't want, and you will be losing your time, right? So I think that's very important. And also be organized to achieve your goals. You always work with goals, like every month you need to sell some amount of money and to maybe attract some new people, and you have to keep track of all of this information for you to keep growing the company. And I believe that's it. But I worked as a salesperson. For me, the hardest was this part. I wasn't passionate about the product, and for me it was like, oh, would I use this product? Not so much. Like some things, yes, but the others, I would prefer to use the other options that were cheaper, that were more convenient to me. So I think the hardest part is sometimes we think like a client, even though we are a salesperson. That happened to me a lot. And I don't know, it's hard to win this barrier, like to think about in a different way. For me, that was a challenge. Yeah, so do you guys feel the same way with the products you sold or sell right now? Ju, do you have something to share about this?
For example, when I working with meat, I know the process. This process is it's comfortable. I can to sales for the people, someone it's not good. And I was no, oh, the things in my mind, I just know, the things it's not good, but I just say, oh, Sarah, it's amazing. I can do this.
Yeah, I understand. It's like a conflict, right, between yourself and the goals the company might have. Yeah, very interesting. Thanks a lot, Ju. And I think I skipped the question a little bit, but let's go back. So the next question, let me see. Oh, question number 5. André, can you read this one? And you can share your opinion, your ideas, okay?
Would you accept a job where the payment is the best on commission? Um, is amazing, but is necessary one base, base teto de pagamento, because the workers have one investment for survival, and this basically is necessary, and the atingir metas e goals is more motivated for more, and I believe that more equity, and Sarah work more, Juliana more, André no more, Sarah, Juliana give more, merece mais. Yeah, I understand this.
Yeah, it should be fair. I agree with you very much. And you, Ju?
Yes, I use accept, but depends the products. Depends the commission.
Yeah, for me, it's like a very uncertain. Sometimes if you have this type of job, because some months can be just very bad or disappointing because, I don't know, crisis or people are paying for kids' schools and things like that. I think there are some months that are low because of a lot of expenses people have, especially in the beginning of the year, for example, right? And I would accept because out of necessity, but my priority would be to accept a job with a salary, like I would know how much I would earn each month, and I could plan for the next years of my life. I could pay for a course, for example. I could, I don't know, afford a car and something that is more expensive. For me, the problem with these type of jobs is the lack of planning you can have in your life. Sometimes you might not know how much you are going to make, so how am I going to plan myself, my future, the things that I want to do, something that is more expensive to buy, how can I do that? I know people can organize themselves, but there is a certain level of doubts in this type of job in my perspective, but I would accept because I need to pay the bills, right? But not my first choice. And you, Renan, what about you?
Well, I think I would accept. I think payment based on the commission should have biggest payments, and I think it's a good way to receive payment. But of course, we should work a lot to receive this kind of payment and receive a good commission. In this case, if I was a seller, for example, I would sell very, very much to receive a good commission.
Yeah. If I work like this, I think I would like to have flexibility, because if you don't have rights or something more guaranteed, maybe the flexibility could help in this way for you to make your schedule and conciliate with other stuff in your life. Maybe that could be attractive for the candidates. I don't know. So the next question, let's answer this question number 6, okay? How important is the connection between sales and marketing for a profitable business? Okay, so profits like the money you earn in your company. Maybe, I don't know if you know this word, but I'm just explaining, okay? Ju, can you start?
Yes, I can. It's important. No, I, I believe it's important doing a plan, and the marketing it's a show the way the sales you be you be you be doing more sales for the company. I think it's the two areas. It's important to working together.
Very good. It's like an agreement, right, between these sectors in the company. And I haven't thought about it, like the market can like show the way to the sales team. Very interesting point. Thanks a lot, Ju. And you, Andre, do you agree with her? Do you have something different to add? I think your mic's off. Try again. Very good.
That's right. It's very important. For example, the water in the supermarket is 20 cents, and in the beach is 2 cents, 2 reals, and in party 4 reals, 4 reais, and I plan 80. And uh, when you can know where to see the product, more money you can you can uh, win. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Either place, either context, you can charge for a different price depending on how you plan, right, the product. I really like this example about the water because it's so true. It's unbelievable how expensive it is at the airport and how cheap it is in the supermarket, Very good example. Oh my gosh. And you, Renan?
Yes, I think it is important. Of course, we have to talk with everyone, but if you have more connections with this product, this sales and market, I think it's important because the acknowledgement can make you achieve new goals. So I think it's really, really important to get this kind of connections.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like I shared today that on my LinkedIn, inviting people to come to this meeting, I shared that the sales team, they say that the clients are not good enough. Like the marketing has brought the wrong people to the company, and the marketing team, they say the sales are not being effective to close the deal. And I think it's like a little fight in the companies between these sectors, And for this, that's the reason why I created this question, because like you said, they need to work together because they have the same goal, that is to increase the profits in the company. So if they maybe change a little the mindset and have a type of agreement, like a document, to establish the sales team will do this and the marketing will do that. So they won't collide, So I think that if you are keeping a track of everything that is being done in the company, that could be helpful to avoid conflicts and also to give the responsibilities people need to run in the company. So that's one example that I have to share with you guys. And now talking about sales, the next question, I would like to know what type of product you would not like to sell, like something that it would be terrible for you to sell. Do you have anything in mind, Renan?
I don't like the things related about drugs, for example, alcohol or tobacco, this kind of things. I don't like. So I think uh, I wouldn't be able to sell this kind of things because, as I said before, I don't have the knowledge about this product, and I feel that it's important to have the knowledge about the product that you are selling. So if I don't like the product, I think I am not able to sell this product. So I think I should understand more about the product. But if I don't like the products, I think it's not. I will not be able to sell it.
Yeah, fair enough. And you, Ju?
I can say the cigarettes too, like Renan, but beers, okay. And the products, it's not good. Products, it's bad. It's inferior. I can say.
Yeah, it's like you have some principles. You don't like to sell something that that doesn't have a quality and maybe would broke in the first try, something like this. I have the same conflict. I tried I learned, to the products that I was selling, and it was so bad that I was, oh my God, I'm not gonna advertise this. I'm not. I have to keep this for myself, but I'm not gonna uh, show to others and say, oh, this is so good, because it would be such a lie, and I face the same conflict sometimes. And but I thought about something very different. There is the coffins, coffins. When people die, you put them inside them. So it's not something pleasant to sell. I wouldn't be a good person to sell this because I can be a little sensitive. I would cry with every situation. People talking about death is not easy, So I couldn't be in this type of scenarios. I believe that I need a more cheerful, a happier place to work. I don't know. But, the necessity, maybe. But in general, I wouldn't like to work like this, selling coffins or maybe some medicines for severe disease like cancer, and very um, challenging job, I guess. And you, Andre?
In general, I believe that products or services that priority is the lucro for leadership manager and the margin, the economic disequal, and the very pollutant for environment. A maioria, em uma maioria, privilege the money for the woman and biodiversity, and I prefer products more social impact perspective.
Very good.
And in race, gender, different identities, and the meio ambiente, environment.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good point. You can, it's not only about the products, but about the company, right? The things they defend, the causes like the environment, quality.
The philosophy.
Yes.
Sem purpose, I don't believe in this product or service.
Yeah, we need to talk more about this, right? The social responsibility and how the companies can and should do more to help the society in general. Women, like the environment, help to vulnerable kids and children, for example, poor communities. I think that's very important. Very good point you brought, Andre. Thanks a lot. And let me see the company next question. Okay, I don't like the next question so much, but do you guys want to answer this or can we skip? What do you think? Question number 8. Do you have something you'd like to share about it?
I can share
Okay.
about the company that I work.
Mhm.
I already saw this kind of advertising on Facebook and YouTube. So my company use these platforms to share about the product and try to sell about the product, you know.
Like what they use, like YouTube, cell phones. What is the tool? Do you know?
It's a telemedicine company, so the product is used like us here, remote web chat or web talk with the doctor and his patient. So with cell phone, with computer, laptop, tablet, so on.
Incredible. Thanks a lot. I didn't know that, and now I learned something new. And you, Ju, how is it in your company or something you want to comment?
I think, in my opinion, it's mail market effective because I about sometimes things when I receive the mail.
Yeah, it happened to me as well, like to subscribe for an event or something very, it's like, I think it's a little bit cold to talk with people only using email, but it could work, right? Like you gave an example, very good. And Andre, what do you think?
I don't know. Maybe, for example, in my last work, I am artist, and the products have one caption and description. What is the sensory for the people read, and I don't can see appreciate the product ourselves. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's like you I didn't know you were an artist first, but it's very interesting. Like the creative process, it should be very good to know more about it, you know. I'm curious about this. Maybe later we can share about your process as an artist. Okay. And let me go to another question. Okay, question number 10. Do you believe the salesperson profile has changed in the past years? Why or why not? Like, Renan, can you go now?
Well, I really don't know how to answer this question because I don't have any experience as a salesman, and I just know a person, but I don't think that it's changed a lot. So I think I am not able to answer this question. Sorry.
You just answered. It's okay. Just from your point of view, that's the answer. Very good. And you?
I think different, Renan, because in the past, the sailors don't have, a long time ago, don't have internet for the clients. And the clients just trust the sailor said. But now the clients have internet and the search before before they buy the products, and the the client can compare the price.
That's true. The more information you have, the harder it is for the salesperson to make the deal, right? Very good. You have some doubts about it, or you see better prices. I agree with you. And you, Andre, what's your opinion?
I think that important for fidelization the client, but it is necessary to know how to use the emails. For example, the client is not formal and the email the email very formal or very informal, depends the client. Um, so it's good, but uh, depend the client and how to use these emails.
Yeah, you have to adapt your communication, right, to the target. And how about the next question, question number 10? Do you think that the profile has changed, like the salesperson now are different from before?
Yeah, I think that is real and virtual, and the alcance de público of different formas are animal.
Okay, take your time. I have birthday call, I'm sure. That's okay.
Sorry, my birthday, the people.
Famous guy.
Yeah, the salesperson is more virtual and digital, and this for permite alcançar more your public, and for example the space of and
Before?
before the space and public is more limited. The digital favors alcançar more people, more places, and the time the connection is more to maybe 24 hours, depend the product or service.
Yeah, very good. We have a different scenario today, right? We don't have the barriers anymore. I believe that you said something very interesting when you mentioned the time, like 24 hours before, it couldn't work like this. But now they have like shifts, and all the times you can ask for help, like midnight or in the middle of the early morning. So with that, the salesperson have to adapt a lot and also somehow stay close to the clients, even though they are far away with the internet and a lot of ways to communicate, right? I really like your answer. And I'm very proud of you for coming because I invited you yesterday and you are here. So I'm very happy to know that. And guys, I don't think we have much time left, only 2 minutes, but here's the survey, okay? The survey is the feedback link for you to share your opinion. The second link is the website, so you can schedule more classes, Spanish, Italian, and French. Classes and immersions like this one, okay? And does anyone want to say something about this topic, about the meeting in general? Something you forgot to mention before, maybe?
I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh. I appreciate it, Joe. You are amazing. I really like our conversations here. You know, you have good insights to share with us. And you, Renan?
Was a good conversation, and have to say thank you as well.
Okay, likewise. Thanks. Thank you for coming. And you, Andre?
Thank you so much. You is very elegant talking, and you favors me feel more comfortable for speaking in English in my birthday. And see you later. I'm happy for try speaking English. Is investment for my future.
That's perfect. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Very, very cute. Your speech. But yeah, it's your birthday, but every day I'm here to make sure people get comfortable, and this is the main point of the TNT, you know. People come here and talk and make mistakes. I make mistakes. We all make mistakes together. We laugh. We share a good time. And we learn English. That is like a bonus because for us we make friends. That's all, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Happy birthday, Andre, one more time. And I hope you have a nice week. Take care, okay? And keep studying English and whatever you like. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Nice to meet you, Renan.